Good morning. Today we're celebrating the feast of the body and blood of Christ. St. Paul wrote to the Corinthians, "Listen, I hand unto you what I received from the Lord. Jesus took bread, blessed it, broke it, and said, 'This is my body. Do this in remembrance of me.'" Paul wrote those words in the year 56. We are doing this in remembrance of Jesus in the year 2016. And it's going to continue until the end of time. What do we believe when we believe in the Holy Eucharist? We believe that when we do this in remembrance of Jesus, the bread and wine become the body and blood of Christ. Are there any words more graphic than these to say, "This is me. I am truly present to you"? When I become a part of you when you receive me in Holy Eucharist. Last week, you might recall, we celebrated the mystery of the Trinity. Well, today we have the mystery of Holy Eucharist. It is a mystery we will never comprehend. We'll never figure out how this is done. But we don't have to. God can do whatever God wishes to do. All He asks of us is that we believe it. And when we believe it, it makes a big difference in our lives. When we believe this, the promise of Jesus to remain with us always becomes very real. Jesus, we come to live and move and have our being with Jesus. Jesus promises us that because of this presence now, we are assured of everlasting life in heaven. Yes. John chapter 6. I am the bread that has come down from heaven. The person who eats this bread shall live forever. Wow. There are 2 points I'd like to take out of this feast today of Holy Eucharist. The first is this. Let's always approach Holy Eucharist with due faith and due devotion. Let's not let familiarity sort of lessen our wonder or our awe. Sometimes we become too familiar with even the holiest of things. Secondly, if you are not receiving Holy Eucharist, for whatever reason, I'd ask you to think about what you are doing. We tend not to receive Holy Eucharist because, for some reason or another, we feel unworthy. But Jesus did not give Himself to us because we are worthy. We will never be worthy of Jesus. Jesus did not give Himself to us in Eucharist because we are good. He gave Himself to us to help us become good. That's a big difference. So, I am always very saddened when I hear of a person who has refrained from receiving Holy Eucharist for years because someone told them they couldn't receive it. And there are a lot of those people around. That really saddens me. You know, Jesus gave Himself to us. And I have to believe He gave Himself to all of us. Pope Francis, to those who are not receiving, Pope Francis says, please come back. I say, please come back. If there's any way I can help you clarify your situation, call me. Jesus gave himself to us so he could walk with us every step of our journey. I have to believe he wants to walk with everybody. So, stay close to Holy Eucharist, and you will never walk alone.